done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
You'd rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
Having a little dinner.
You want me to come sit next to you? I'll come over there and sit next to you if you want. Hey, will you take a picture of us?
No pictures. No.
What?
I need a whole new place, whole new atmosphere. What do I look like eating dessert in the same restaurant?
Let me get the door for you. Hold on.
Hell nah.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
I ain't gonna lie though. She a cutie though. But, Spanish girl with baby hairs? I don't know, bruh. Sound like, I don't know. I know she's in her little church outfit, but she looks like.
If I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble.
What's up, y'all? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Hopefully I can. Can I get a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me? Because that's very important. Let me get a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Please, 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 please. Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. All right. Whew, excuse me, man. I was running through the crib, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a drink. But anyway, enough of that. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate everybody from the Righteousphere, everybody from Facebook tuning in. I meant to actually film this simultaneously on Facebook, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I forgot. What can I say? I forgot. Matter of fact, while we wait for that, I'll play a little skit, and then after that, not skit, but I'll play a little video, and then after that, we're gonna get straight to business, like how we do. We're gonna get straight to the main event, and we're gonna work our way backwards. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this other video about and we'll probably discuss it later. I'm gonna play a little quick video from Miss Derrick Jackson herself. Check this out, y'all.
My mama was a hoe. She was the kind of hoe that sleeps with married men. But thank God for healing and deliverance. I'm happy to report she is no longer sleeping with married men. She has received some deliverance and healing in that area of her life. But nonetheless, she was a hoe. So she was very transparent with me as I was growing up about her being a hoe. And everything that we had and extra stuff that we had came from her being a hoe. So because she was open and candid with me about her being a hoe, it really killed the desire in me to be a hoe in the same way that she was being a hoe, if that makes sense. And so with that, I want to say to everybody out there that's still currently hoeing in all its various forms that Rahab was a blessed hoe. Okay, she was a prostitute, but she was blessed. Okay, and so God forgives, but also God did not pre-plan your hoe phase. Okay, but understanding that how my mom was a hoe and how it looked different for me and how I became a hoe in a different way makes it make sense on why this is a generational curse handed down and passed down through the lineage.
I didn't want to do that. I was trying to do this. Oh, man, I don't even really want to talk about that just yet, even though there was a lot of good points. I'm going to just read the comment section because I ain't going to lie, bro. Whew. A little out of breath because I had to run to my car, get my damn lighter, too. Sorry, y'all. Matter of fact, this is how we're going to do. Just for a second. Whew. Now, we'll read through the comment section. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. Sheesh. You know, I'm not trying to be on camera like a runaway slave. As a matter of fact, hold on real quick. Hold up. We're going to get this shit right. I ain't up front, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I live in Miami and shit, I paid my light bill here. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't keep my light on all day, air all day. You know, my AC on. I got to cut that shit off until I get home. And that should take forever to kind of cool down my crib. But anyway, long story short, I ain't going to say for y'all with all that. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Yeah, I thought I do apologize. Once again, y'all, I do apologize for holding up the program. But, you know, we're going to get the show going on. Now, of course, you know, anyone who's been in this red spill or manosphere space, everybody knows, you know, the importance of body count and how that, you know, plays a part in everyday life, you know, with dealing with, you know, relationships and, you know, the relationship dynamics. Now, with that being said, it appears that a feminist who was trying to call me out on her show, but I have to be honest with you, I didn't show up to her show. Main reason I don't show up to the shows because one, I'm not going to show up on a show to someone who has significantly less subscribers than me. Not saying the subscriber count means everything, but I do believe that, if I'm going to go and, if I'm going to let someone take a shot at the king, you feel me? You got to bring something else. You got to at least pay me or something like that, But if you want to go try to challenge me or try to diss me or try to, even if it's not try to diss me, but you try to diss my talking points, oh, you got to pay for that. Oh, you got to pay for that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go straight to the comment section first. Now, of course, XL Pro, he says, like, share, and subscribe. So, salute. He says, Righteousphere Up. And then he also says, I think that's a helicopter. Oh, run, go, get to the chopper. You already know, boy. oh, yeah, you talk about the video. Yeah. For the people who came in late, I did play a little short that I meant to put on YouTube. And XL Pro says, she's foldable with an attitude. Yeah, she was definitely foldable. She was definitely foldable. We talk about this chick here. Of course, he said, Professor Max, thank you for tuning in. He says, perfect timing. He said, get a drink. Yeah, I did. I got my Red Bull. I got my blunts. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for waiting too. Professor Max says, got that big money StreamYard account. You know what? I'm trying. XL Pro says, shout out to Professor Max. And of course, Daphne Joseph says, hey, Callie, I'm here. Oh, yes, we definitely have a woman in here. We definitely need some woman. We definitely need a woman's touch, today. And matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. I even thought about making the show a call-in show too. We're gonna see how that works. I might even let people get on the panel. Professor Max says, hey, I'm gonna hit the gym, Callie West. You like jerk chicken? Well, I am Jamaican. I love jerk chicken. And my dad used to make the ones like the best jerk chicken ever. But yeah, man, I love jerk chicken, man. Yeah, I hopefully, hey, if you don't jerk this, I'm sure you probably make jerk chicken too. But if you don't, man, definitely learn. You got to do that. And Daphne Joseph says 100. Professor Max says, is it a debate or a setup? I've been ambushed too. Well, that's the thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Professor, because I don't know if it was a setup or if it was a scam. I don't really know what it was. All I know is that I wasn't going to take the bait and I wasn't going to go and, participate in something especially when, the person, I have to be honest with you, I do believe that, and she could be watching right now and it doesn't matter because I'll tell her this too, but I kind of do believe that it was kind of on a pretense, not really to really so much have a debate, but it was almost kind of I would say it was more going to be probably a contentious discussion because at the end of the day, the person who was hosting it, they don't really let people talk and stuff, or when you're talking, they're going to want to cut you off. And I don't want to deal with that back and forth stuff. And, at my tender age of 44, I'm not about to go back and forth with people like that, especially if I not get paid for it. It just wasn't worth, doing that move. Professor Mix says people do it to dunk on people, clip it, and then make fun of people. Facts. Well, that's the thing, too. I kind of figured that she was trying to, because go figure, if anything, her subscribers or their subscribers could go up. Saying mine's probably not because, the person didn't have that many subscribers. I'm not going to name how many subscribers they had, but they didn't have much. And, I just didn't think that was going to be a business smart move for me to even discuss it. Even if I would have clowned, let's just say, I would have made them look bad or whatever, which I was going to do anyway. But let's just say I do that. I literally benefit nothing off of that. Not even bragging rights, because if I brag about it, they're going to be like, okay, how many subscribers do they have? Who is this person? And, when they're nobody, it's not going to even matter. Then, of course, Daphne says, Callie, they always go against the man when they know they're going to lose. Facts. Right. Because what she did was she had she had a boy on there, and then she had a couple other cats and stuff. And, I'm just leave it at that. Daphne Joseph says they always want to compete with the man when they are the denominator, not the numerator. I'm just saying. Facts. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. There's a lot. Hey, you know what? I'm glad that y'all in here, so y'all could just, y'all could say it how y'all see it. That way, I'm not, coming with a convoluted mindset of how I look at it. Obviously, other people such as yourself, Daphne, and other people kind of peep that. So, they always say, don't drink the Kool-Aid. So I was watch the show. I was just gonna watch the show, but once I heard someone say something that I didn't like, once I heard the Righteousphere thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'll be honest with y'all. There's a lot of people on YouTube. I know, surprisingly enough, there's a lot of people on YouTube who take shots at Cali West, who take shots at Cali West on Facebook and all that. But guess what? I don't give a damn. You know what I really want to say, but I'm trying not to curse so much on my show, but I don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a F. If anything, people are just going to be more interested to see my videos, and they're going to end up subscribing anyway. With that being said, once I heard her mention the Righteousphere and try to attach it to talk about how we're extremists and we don't go by what we mean and all that shit, man, at that point, man, gloves off. At that point, once again, it's on. Fuck it. Yeah, I said it. Fuck it.
What kind of shit is that?
Because nobody's gonna disrespect my clan. Nobody's gonna disrespect my boys. The Righteousphere is full of, strong black men, strong white men, strong Spanish men, men who have served their country, men who have fought, with their, baby mama terrorists and child support court. Ain't no way I could let you slide and go have the audacity to talk some shit about the motherfucking Righteousphere. Now, Professor Mixer said, don't fall for the trap. I'm not, but we could have fun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of working some other videos and stuff, but I figured, I got a little time to talk my shit. We can have a little fun while we do this, right? Now, Exo Pro says, damn. Daphne Joseph said she told on herself. She definitely did. She said she came at you on your platform. She don't like men. Right. And with that being said, I'm gonna play some of this video so y'all can get some context. Then we're gonna go how she tried to talk about my talking points, and then we're gonna go deep down and dive in from there. Where is it at? I think this is it right here. So I'm gonna put this up. Let's see here. And see, look, this is exactly why I did not even get on the show, because I just kind of feel like it just wasn't really genuine, and just almost kind of like they're almost just really just trying to, big their shit up. And here's the thing, unless you pay me, I ain't about to big nobody's shit up. And it says, from the video says, let's see, it says, calling out the cap of all these pro-male feminists. It had 39 views. And the reason why I probably got 39 views, because no lie, I did watch the video a few times, but not because I really like it, you know what I'm saying, but because of the fact that I was just I was just gaining a little material. Do y'all see these numbers? And they want me to debate them. They really, 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 really think I'm going to debate them with these numbers. I don't think so. Anyway, we're going to play this video.
Ooh, I can't remember exactly. He said don't sleep with his sister.
Oh, yeah. Not my sister. He said
Not my sister. And what happened after he slept with his sister?
All hell broke loose.
Okay, he was coked up. He had an M203. He had everybody running behind him. He couldn't make no decisions. If you think about every first world society that's ran by some form of religious doctrine, every one of those societies has provisions and guidance for how men and women are engaged with one another. You know what I'm saying? To some degree, it's a conversation, because the men that ran these societies knew how dangerous distracted men were if all they had to pursue was women. You know what I'm saying? And just like what Tim brought up before about child support and women not being entitled to it if they were unwed. You know what I'm saying? Child support was only for women that had been married, and and how that was arranged. all of this stuff amounts to that. Like when you look at the foster care system, the child support system, the way children, you know what I'm saying, are counted in schools, population control, everything you think about, the census, all of this is about sexual discipline and being able to regulate how often and who is reproducing the most. And you're not talking about this conversation unless you talk about people humping.
I do agree with Vic with the.
Okay, so this is where the bullshit come in, y'all. Okay, so the bullshit come right here. I'm sorry for boring y'all with our extra shit, but that's where the bullshit come from. DJ Daphne says, what? Said, no, it's feminism. The fuck? Facts. You know what? We're gonna cook on these talking points. And like I said, this might even fuck around and be a call-in show, maybe at the end. We'll see how it go. Let me put this crazy girl back on the screen.
When we have a conversation with male extremists, I'm gonna go male extremists because I want to get a blanket of the red pill, the manosphere, Righteousphere, MGT, whatever, whomever, the male Righteousphere extremists. There is a lack of talking about sexual deviances, accountability, preferences. Like, you can't really have a sincere, real conversation about this shit. All there is just a bunch of bickering. Right. Even when we come down to what is perceived or expected in the household amongst, in a woman or in a marriage or in a relationship, sexual deviances definitely come in, and then they link it into some other things like being a single mother, being a SA victim, being in domestic violence, and then I think here's another thing I want to put out there: a lot of sexual deviances are more fetish than just a blanket statement of everyday, how everyday people act and how they should be. Even with gender roles, that should be sounding fetish to me a lot of times.
I think a lot of it is
oh, well, let me just zoom in real quick. DJ, well, no, she wasn't on my platform. As a matter of fact, check this out. If you want, you can go to my Facebook account and check it. On my Facebook, she came up she did call me. She tried to call me and my boy Sean out on Facebook. But me and Sean already told her straight up. We said, look here, we are not gonna go on your show. You feel me? We're not coming on your show. It was like, yeah, I just said, look, we're not coming on your show for two reasons. One, we don't want to be on your platform because here's the thing. I've already debated her and already demolished her on a platform. And guess what? You know what she tried to use to kind of downplay from what I was saying? She would use the mute button. She would use the mute button and stuff like that. So guess what? I'm not about to go play them little games. You know what I'm saying? I told her, if anything, if I was to do it on anything, it'll be on my platform. And it'll be, or either that or it'll be somebody else in the middle. But with that being said, she wasn't on my platform. That was not going to go down. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even going to have that debate with them. Now, let's see here. Muggs Malone said, I'm here about the ad on Craigslist. Is the couch still available? Shit, maybe. It might be. How much you trying to spend? Now, Daphne says, no, I'm saying that she came on your platform, like hers is better. Right. Oh, yeah. How'd she try to come at me? Yeah, yeah. Oh, so you seen that on Facebook too? Like, ma'am, like, how many subscribers do you have again? And you said that you got more clout or you got more, y'all. No, you know what she said? No, she said that my active viewers and her active viewers are not the same. Let's see here. Muggs Malone says you're a G. Well, if you're for real, I appreciate you. With that being said, let's see here. So let's go back to what they kind of had to say about. Well, we're gonna hear the homeboy's little talking point, and then we're gonna start it from the beginning because I want y'all to hear what she had to say about a couple of my, not even my talking points, a couple of my posts.
Zip code based, because you see what you see wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, homeboy starts kind of rambling, talk about how, he says basically what you see is, what you kind of talk about. But see, here in Righteousphere, we don't just talk about what we see in Miami or what we just see in New York or what we see even in Mexico or what we see in Jamaica. No. What we do is we bring out stats, statistics, and we bring out, things that are global, okay? We're a global team here in the Righteousphere. Something that, Morphine don't know nothing about. And she said she's trying to compete. She's still not going to win. Oh, right. Damn, see? It takes a woman. It takes a grace of a woman to see past the little bullshit that, these females be trying to do. These feminist females. XL Pro said, take notes. Facts. So with that being said, we're going to go back to the beginning of the stream where they basically trying to take shots at your boy Cali West. Check this out. This is actually just funny. Actually quite entertaining, but
the patriarchy and feminism, but be like, well, I'm not.
Okay, we're gonna hear the beginning of it real quick and see what she had to say.
Smell extremists claim to change. We're starting off with a bang. The thing I love to start off with the most is a bang, a big bang. Today we're calling out the cat. Well, not we. I am.
Bruh.
This is all Morphine. Morphine is calling out the cat of the pro-male extremists. More like red pill extremists, those guys. Okay. In this episode, we will address the hypocrisy of the pro-male extremists. It's ironic how some of these male extremists claim to champion fairness and equality, yet their rhetoric often promotes the division and perpetuates the very bias of claims they oppose.
You mean
that person then?
You mean perpetuate? Is that what you were trying to say? Perpetuate?
Yeah.
Let me see who it was. I'm not.
We're starting off with a best. The pro-male extremists. More like red pill extremists, those guys. Okay. In this episode, we will address the hypocrisy of the pro-male extremists. It's ironic how some of these male extremists claim to champion fairness and equality, yet their rhetoric often promotes the division and perpetuates the very bias of claims they oppose. To true advocacy for men's rights should involve uplifting men, not tearing others down. Hypocrisy only weakens the credibility of any movement.
I agree.
Yo, I gotta get on camera for this. I don't know if y'all know, but you could tell that she read that from somebody else, right? She obviously went to some Reddit forum or somewhere and got what somebody else wrote, and that's why she's reading it. Because you couldn't even really say the word perpetuate. 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 Say it with me, Morphine. Perpetuate. Not perpetuate, not perpetulating, perpetuate. Now, with that being said, that's how I know you didn't write this, because you couldn't even say the fucking word that you was fucking trying to say. Now, Daphne Joseph says, I remember I used to follow her. Then I see things. And I said, Daphne said, she said, nope. Matter of fact, let me give her the sound effect. I remember I used to follow her. Then I see things and said, nope. Salute. Now, DJ also then says that my daughter even said she looked like a problem starter, manipulator, sexist, and a liar. Facts. That's what it looks like. And, that's what it looks like. Hey, the women are calling you out, Morphine. Now, my daughter even said my daughter even see it and she's 19 and she see it. Facts. that's the thing about younger people. They don't try to sugarcoat things like older people doing stuff like that. They kind of they kind of know how to they only know how to just say how they feel right then and there. And I appreciate your daughter, because even your daughter can see past her bullshit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The spirit of Lilith. Definitely the spirit of Lilith.
Now, I'm not calling cap on any particular individuals, but I am calling cap on what you just said, because there's a lot of these extremists that be like, bring back the patriarchy and end feminism, but be like, well, I'm not paying for the bills. Like, wait, so that's going 50-50 is not patriarchy. That's feminism. Like,
that's actually false. Timothy is. And you know what? And look, I can honestly say Timothy is actually I can honestly say he's a decent individual. I don't really know him that well, but from my dealings with him, he's pretty straight. I think I even follow him on Facebook. I think me and him might be friends on Facebook. But anyway, with that being said, now I like to kind of address what he said. That men say that we should end feminism and then have we should do it 50-50. But he said 50-50 is feminism. That's false. Actually, if you was to do it in history, if you look in your history, this the man pay 100% shit was only afforded to middle class and rich men. And let's just be for real. Most black men never had the leisure of being able just to work one job and be able to take care of his wife. And with that being said, many times wives were nurses, they were doing other jobs. So if you look through history, this whole, not having a wife who didn't work was either a luxury or a necessity. So, for people to believe that 50-50 is feminism, actually it isn't, because no matter throughout history, women and men both till the fields together in a family, whether it's Europe, whether it's even Africa, and then some of these places. Even the Vikings, they were warriors, but guess what? On their off time, they were farming and tilling the land. You thought the women were just sitting around eating bonbons, watching Netflix all day? No, them bitches had to go fucking get to work and start cutting and tilling the fields too. So the truth is, this whole 50-50 argument is kind of moot, because women have always contributed to the family. Matter of fact, even if you look into most religious texts, it clearly says that a woman is supposed to do things for the family, even if it means bringing financial value. Now, with that being said, let's carry on.
So which one is it? Which one is it? Either you the man or you the provide. Either you a man and you the provider and the alpha that patriarchy says, or you a beta or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on. Let's shout out to the comments already.
My lovely host, I'm gonna need you.
DJ says she was watching your platform with me, and she said salute for you for agreeing with her. No, that she's okay. And then she says my daughter said he believed her. Right. Oh, you know what? I believe that. And salute to your daughter, by the way. I believe that. I mean, this is what it is. For what I see, whether we agree or disagree, I kind of do believe that he has enough mind of his own. But with that being said, does he believe her? Yeah, because he's obviously on his channel talk about red pill extremists. So he definitely believes what she says, or he on par with it. Go figure. That's his co-host of her show. That says a lot. I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing really, calling you out, Timothy, but you are her co-host. That's who you align with. Now let's go back to your video.
To queue up the notes, because in those notes, since I cannot get to them on my laptop, in those notes,
on the screen?
Not yet. Just queue them up. In those notes, as I'm going down with my points, I have some wonderful
Screenshots you want to put on the screen?
Absolutely. And I want the people to see what I'm reading. Once I come up to my first point, then I want you to cue that up. My wonderful, beautiful co-host. Thank you very much. Okay, people. Okay. Red pill extremist ideologies are often rife with contradictions. These contradictions arise from inconsistencies between the state of their beliefs and the real world implications and outcomes of those beliefs. Here are some examples. I need that cue now.
All right. You did the first screenshot? Am I on the right notes?
All right, let's go.
And that is the root problem of allergies. Actually, and morally, the contradiction claim that men are in.
Oh, she must be using ChatGPT or something. But obviously, AI is writing her scripts. Your boy Cali West, he do it straight raw.
Superiority, why playing victim? I want the people to see the beliefs in the contradictions before we get.
So the very first screenshot, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, boom. So
my first point, people, claiming superiority.
All right.
Why playing victim? The belief is red pill extremists often claim that men are inherently superior to women in various ways, physically, intellectually.
Aw, how cute. They got a script.
And morally. The contradiction is, despite these beliefs of male superiority, they simultaneously portray men as victims of a society supposed to be dominated by feminist ideologies. These victim mentality contradicts their self-proclaimed strength and dominance. Here's one example. Being truly red pill is realizing men are bitch made. He want to say bitch, but he can't say bitch because of algorithm things. So are bitch made niggas. Can we say that?
No, we can't either. But okay.
Oh well, I guess are bitch made ninjas. And that is the root problem with the women. However, can we go to the next slide, sir? However, but they also say shit like this.
Okay, next slide. Where is it? I got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
You got two screens, sir. You got two screens.
And I got other stuff. That's the problem. I got too much going on.
But they also simultaneously say things like this, where no gain, no reward, no history, no glory. I mean, no story, no glory. Right, people. Now, if that was the truth, then why are you coming at men? If you're supposed to be uplifting them, if you're uplifting them.
Now, hold on, wait.
Now, before old boy gets to his point, let me get big on the screen real quick. DJ says she capping. DJ says, oh wow. Yo. Yo.
Nigga, please.
Yo. Full of shit.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
DJ says it's the truth. Everything I say on my posts, and especially those two posts that she pointed out, is the truth. Now, here's the thing, y'all. See, for everyone who had parents who cared about them, parents who loved them, maybe, real friends who loved them and, who had real support systems, your coach, they'll know this. In sports, your coach's job It's not to go tell you, oh, you know what? Better luck next time. You know what? Manifest winning. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? They didn't win. You really won. Any coach who does that is gonna fucking be a coach, a loser coach. A coach gets on your ass when he sees slacking. He get on you. He got on you. Give you shit. Just like your boss at work. Your boss, if you get, if you do something, if you're slacking, your boss is gonna get on you. But guess what? If you do something good, your coach is gonna tell you, what you're doing good. Or guess what? He might not even tell you what you're doing good. He might only just tell you what's doing bad, and you might get in your feelings and be like, "Oh, why you always tell me about what I do bad?" Well, guess what? When you do things good, what you want a cookie? But with that being said, hey, there are some coaches who, if you do something good, you make a good play. Because guess what? That does motivate, your players. I'm not gonna go sit down here and beat up on my guys without, showing love, showing love to my peoples when it's time. So if I have a girlfriend and she's out of line, if I love her, I set her straight. If I love my brother and I love my, my nieces and nephews, I tell them what they need to hear. I tell them how it is, not how it might be. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but guess what? If you're fucking up, you're fucking up. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to curse anymore. But that being said, if you're messing up, you're messing up. It is what it is. I mean, I believe that you can. I believe you could be, tough when you have to be tough, and I believe you could be soft and empathetic and motivational when it has to be. So you damn right. I am gonna motivate my guys. I'm gonna, motivate my guys here to do what they gotta do. Because you know what? I love y'all boys. You feel me? And straight up, and not in the reading rainbow way, but in as in brotherly love. So yeah, no gain. If you don't do what you gotta do. No reward, no story, no glory. And I'm gonna stick to that. Straight up, bro. So, Morphine.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now, let's go to the comment section. Daphne Joseph says, my daughter said it's always the dumb ones that's always starting something, but if the table was turned, they wouldn't like it. Facts. And main thing I'm mad about is that them are going to talk shit about the Righteousphere. Them don't need to be talking. The Righteousphere, we got so many members. Don't ever try to talk about, See, that's the thing we'll try to get. See, that's when people be trying to get you roped up too, because certain words that she was using, trigger words and stuff like that. What are you trying to do? Trying to get somebody, some type of trouble or something like that? The red pill guys who do red pill content or anything like that, they already get a lot of slack and a lot of trouble from YouTube and from people anyway. Because the truth is, in our own way, we are bucking and going against the system. Because the system wants you to get, the system wants you to be stupid. The system wants you to get married. The system wants you to get on child support. The system wants you to keep doing the same dumb mistakes that men been doing for the last 40 years. But see, now that we have the internet, now we could tell, now we could share our stories. Now we can give our, other men advice. And feminist women like Morphine don't like that. The feminists, what they want to do is just keep the same things going. They want to keep things the same, which is anarchy in their neighborhoods, anarchy, anarchy just all over the place. That's what they really want. Now, with that being said, let's talk about this body count thing, because it's going to come up. Hold up. What was my next thing that they're trying to talk about? Oh, they took a shot at me for saying this, too. I had a post that said this. I had a post showing the Black Panthers. Check this out.
Believe these groups often criticize feminism as a movement that unfairly seeks to evaluate women at the expense of a dude. So this group believes that the act in the system of feminism of the feminism movement is unfairly to men, and it boosts women up at the expense of men. The contradiction is, despite this criticism, red pill extremists frequently engage in similar behavior by promoting a movement that seeks to elevate men at the expense of women. They mirror the very activism that they condemn, but for different reasons and for different groups.
So I'm trying to understand this one. So, yo, isn't this a form of socialism?
Oh, that's under 3. I didn't have an
Oh.
example for that.
Oh, okay.
For
Well,
criticizing.
my bad.
See, here you go.
But that's messing up together.
Fucking toxicity that extremists in a red pill was spread. And extremists in the feminism is the same motherfucker as extremists in the red pill. We're gonna move on to point 3.
Okay, so now we get the screenshot.
Oh, we ain't got no screenshot for that.
For point 3, I had it up. You said that was
yeah. The points for point 3, yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
See?
So we can say it. We can say I'm sorry. Y'all heard it live.
We messing up together.
Okay, number 3.
You got a couple joints up here for this.
Oh yeah, because this is real. This is like the real. That's why it's number 3. It's the realest shit I ever seen them do in this group. It's real because they actually do this shit. Anyway, rejecting traditionalism while demonstrating traditional gender roles. Anyway, the belief, they argue that society should,
I said absolutely. I see that all the time.
They argue that society should return to traditional.
Oh boy, no wonder I'm losing viewers. This shit is boring. I know this is definitely different from what I used to, and this is why I don't do panel shows, because you know what, the views, it suck, and plus I did it at the last minute, spur of the moment. You feel me? But oh my god, you just talking. No wonder this shit got so many low views.
Gender roles with the men as breadwinners and women as homemakers. At the same time, they often embrace modern individualistic values such as pursuing personal freedom and rejecting social norms, which conflict with their strict traditionalism they advocate for. Here go one of them. Now, I don't know if you guys know about the Black Panthers and their what was it? the WIC program that
the
WIC and the food programs that they had.
They started nutrition.
Right.
For those of us that are old enough to remember nutrition in school, that's what the Black Panthers started nutrition. When we used to have recess and nutrition were separate. Yep. For those that don't know.
So this guy I want to say this guy because he's just a representative of what I'm talking about. This is not a dig, but since I tagged him and others in my post and he thought it was coming at him, I'm gonna use him. Here we go. Yo, isn't this a form of socialism? Do you understand what socialism is? Anyway, is this a form?
Do you understand what socialism is? Okay, see, it's not all right. She says it's not a dig, right? How's that not a dig? You just took a dig right there. You just asked if I just knew what socialism was. Yes, Morphine, I correct you all the time. You don't know math, and I had to tell you what the definitions of the words all the time. Come on now, girl. Don't come with the bullshit now. See, as I'm saying, you try to showboat, and your ass really the one looking fucking stupid, bro.
Stop the cap.
Socialism, a political or economic theory of social organization which advocates the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned and regulated by a community as a whole. We want a real democratic and pluralist left party, which one unifies all who believe in socialism. Okay. All right. Yes. If you're giving food away to the poor or to the needy, instead of giving them a job or giving them some type of opportunity to get themselves out of poverty, that is indeed socialism, because you're keeping the same conditions that they're on. You're just maintaining them. You're not uplifting them. That is literally socialism.
Emotional damage.
DJ says, let's see here. That's a picture of something. Oh, kitty litter. Or let the cat out the bag or something with the cat in the box, right? She said she don't know what socialism is. Obviously, she doesn't know what socialism is. I mean, ma'am, you need to get the definitions together before you try to come at me. See, the problem is, what she should have done was she should have looked up socialism first before she tried to take that little dig at me. And yes, you did try to take a dig at me, but let's just see how this unfolds.
Form of socialism. I bet all those kids, meaning the people, the kids that benefited from the Black Panthers programs of nutrition, were single mothers, which always a black eye for the Black community. So this picture is in January 1969. The free breakfast for schools children program was initiated in August. Augustine's Church of Oakland by the Black Panthers. Okay, I cannot click on the see more part. But anyway, I should have when I took this picture. I should have pressed that. So you want to move on to the next joint? But we're gonna move on to the next one.
All right, so the next screenshot under that.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. The only thing I heard her say about that was she read my post. She then tried to take a shot and say, did I know what socialism was? But then, what did she say about my comment? Okay, I said what I said. What about it? Okay. You didn't count. What was her rebuttal with it? You know, that these kids grew up to be model citizens. I don't know. These kids end up being the new generation. What did she lead off to do? Because more than likely, unfortunately, they probably became the next criminals, because unfortunately, they took out the Black Panthers. So whatever they could have been, you know, because of the free lunch or whatever, wasn't obviously benefit them. And guess what? They say deny the free lunch. You don't really want the free lunch. You want something for yourself. Shoot, before someone want to give me $1, can you give me something? Can you teach me how to make $1? How about instead of giving me those dollars, how about showing me how to get some of them dollars for myself? So see, that's really truly uplifting someone. DJ says she's a Jezebel. She's definitely in the Jezebel spirit, bro. Facts. No lie.
It's an evil world we live in.
Right. But she claims to have wanted to take shots and, was going to do this and that and another. Well, she's the type of woman, saying she'll piss on you and tell you it's raining. And, that's what she was trying to do. And it didn't even work out that way. So with that being said, I'm not going to feed this any more energy because this shit boring people and people is like literally walking out this damn video. So we're going to move on to my regular scheduled programming like we do always. You feel me?
It's all bullshit. All of it.
But don't worry. There will be a clip where we talk about what she says about the whole body count thing. And I think that is very, very interesting to say. Now, I got a clip for y'all. Check it.
We saying they want a traditional woman, like, oh, can you cook? Can you do it? You not
Shut
a traditional
up.
man.
Thank you.
Be
Tell
a
them
traditional
again.
man. Is you even a breadwinner, boo? Can you change a tire?
Thank you.
Done.
Have you built a house?
Have you built a house, baby? Y'all want traditional women, y'all not traditional men. Period.
So because you claim that the man can't build a house, that means that he should put up with your prostitute looking ass?
Stop the cap.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that she's not an attractive woman, but being attractive is not everything. It really isn't. But all she's gonna do is give you a good time. Are you willing to go deal with her bullshit, just for a good time?
Nope.
What the fuck, another bullshit female? Of course. They say all the same things. See, and that same chick, she's the type of one who'll tell you, like, body count don't matter and all that stuff. That same chick right there. Let's see here. Now, what's actually kind of ironic, too, is the fact that, first off, ma'am, see, you asked, you know what, let's rewind it back, and I'm going to answer her questions real quick if I was talking to her.
On a traditional woman, like, oh, can you cook? They always be saying they want a traditional woman, like, oh, can you cook? Can you do it?
Well, ma'am, I can cook. I can even clean. That's actually why I'm not in a relationship.
You not
Shut
a
up.
traditional man.
Thank you.
Be
Tell
a
them
traditional
again.
man. Is you even a breadwinner, boo?
I mean, I got a job and I got to hustle. I'm paying my bills. You don't see me asking you for any money.
You change a tire? Yeah.
Can I change a tire? Yeah, and I could change a tire. I could put in a new engine in your car. I could put a new transmission in your car. Shit, I could even paint your car.
Done.
Have you built a house?
Have you?
No, bitch. I have not built a house. I did not build a house because one man doesn't build a house. It takes about 5 to 20 men, okay, with experience to build a house, because not one man builds everything, a whole house by himself. When I talk about a teepee or a cardboard box that you go see, Pookie and Ray Ray in, no, it takes an electrician. That's me. It takes a carpenter and construction worker like Excel Pro and myself, right? And about maybe 20 other people who could do construction to build a house. So not just one man builds a house, okay?
Have you built a house, baby? Y'all want?
Actually, I have built a house. Probably not by myself, but yes, as part of a team, we did build a house. Okay, we did build a house.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And they think they really think that they're hitting on something.
Traditional women, y'all not traditional men. Period.
Ma'am, you don't even want a traditional man because guess what? You're not going to be willing to talk to a blue collar worker. You're not going to try to, talk to a garbage man. You're not even willing. If a man told you that he works in construction and he builds houses, your pussy's not going to get wet and you're going to want to fuck him. Because guess what? You're going to want to fuck the same nigga that got your ass pregnant, once or twice already. The dude who don't give a fuck about you. The dude who, he might hit it every now and then, but he's still giving your sex away to other men. Yeah. Now, you know what? I do kind of want to go over that one part where that body count situation kind of came up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We're going to talk about this. Oh, shit. You know what? I got to rewind that for y'all. Y'all got to hear, because they brought on some other dudes, right? And tell me what y'all think about these cats. Okay, because she's going to start talking about pair bonding. And look, she's going to start talking about pair bonding and body count. The reason why is because that's what really infuriates her. See, that's why she wants to call us extremists, because we know that body count matters and pair bonding is a thing. Because if pair bonding wasn't a thing, you'd be married right now. But guess what? You obviously you failed to pair bond with somebody, so that's actually why you're out here single, talking about the people, such as me and members in the Righteousphere. With that being said, we're gonna play that video so y'all can hear a little bit more of this, more of this comedy. Where's that? Oh, sheesh. Let's see here. There we go. Y'all making me miss out. Well, not y'all, but they. Never mind.
All right, so I'm putting the link out there.
You putting the link out.
Anybody that want to come up, we're gonna have to screen you. We got to screen you. I want to
just a little bit.
All right. Well, I ain't got to screen Maurice. That's Maurice.
We don't got to screen the usual suspects, but you new people. We're going to screen a little bit. Sorry, it's weird on the lives.
All right. Oh, we got Victor too. Shout out.
Welcome.
Yo, what's going on? Can y'all hear me pretty good?
Yes. Victor, you can, if you're on StreamYard, you can
stream us. You can piggyback our stream on your platform too.
Absolutely. So you can stream your live through our destinations as well.
I'm doing it right now.
All righty. I encourage everybody that joined that has a content creator to do that.
What I'm saying is right on the corner of the screen right now. You can just click. You ain't got to open up a separate StreamYard.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all see why I don't like to do panel shows? Man, they end up kind of goofy, man. And this real 2016, having 4 motherfuckers on the screen.
It clicked up there on it.
Oh, okay.
Boring. But then it starts kind of get interesting because one thing, if y'all watch enough Morphine content, you realize that she puts her foot in her mouth every time she talks. So don't worry, it's coming. It's coming.
It's telling me to title something, So
okay, I got you.
I'm just gonna type it.
So why he doing that? How you feel about this call out that she doing?
I mean, most is on point. Most is on point. So I got minimal complaints, but you know me, I gotta get into the weeds and the details. And
gotta make it complicated. Got you.
Nah, complication.
That's exactly what he's about to do too. I can tell.
It's accuracy. I'm about accuracy. All about the precision. I'm a bit of Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God,
you gotta be precise in what you're saying.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, go ahead and talk, man. Shit.
I'm ready for it though. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all the thoughts and opinions. I don't have no rebuttals, but let's go.
I don't know. You put a lot out there, so I mean, you're gonna have to take it piece by piece, chunk by chunk, or something.
I do have an index. I did put that in my notes. An index of all the topics. We had 7 topics.
Well, you can have this pair bonding thing. I don't even care about that. You go ahead with that, Maurice. That I think is either you with somebody or you're not. This is bottom line. She either like you or she don't.
I mean, yes and no.
I agree with Victor.
But pair bonding is based on actual science. You know, you mentioned oxytocin. There's also vasopressin, and there's another one I can't remember.
The serotonin.
No, well, serotonin as well, but there's also another one, progesterone.
Progesterone. Yeah.
Well, all these things come into play. Oxytocin is the big one, right? It's the number one thing that actually bonds mothers to their children. But as we know, humans have this thing called the will, right? we have a desire for hunger. There's scientific reasons we feel hungry, but we can push that off and fast, right? So we do have means and methods and ways of ignoring these hormonal drives. So it doesn't mean that the concept or the reality of the thing doesn't exist. It's just that you can blunt it. Essentially, you can blunt it, which is, I think, what a lot of people do is they blunt it.
The reality is, it's not pair bonding; it's sexual overstimulation. That you like to, not you, but many like to recategorize or relabel as pair bonding. We're humans. We ain't even naturally monogamous. So,
oh boy. Let me just go to the comment section real quick. Comment section needs some love. Daphne Joseph says she's a Jezebel. Daphne Joseph says, what the fuck, another bullshit female. Okay, I actually read that already. And then Daphne Joseph says body count do matter. Facts. And Daphne says 100. Well, Daphne, we know that body count matters. And you know what? Even the people who argue against body count know that it matters, because that's actually why if you ask a woman her body count, she gets offended by you, because she gets offended because the fact that you know what I'm saying, not even so much the fact that the fact that she's even questioning the fact that she's, maybe not as pure, or you're even questioning her purity, is an insult. Not so much the fact that, and his thing is not just because of the fact, his thing, a virgin isn't going to get mad at you if you ask her what's her body count, or someone who has a low body count. But guess what? Someone who believes that they themselves may have a high body count, or enough of a body count to feel embarrassed, guess what? They're not going to want to tell you. And guess what? And if they do tell you, they're going to tell you some low number just to kind of throw you off, because they don't want to look bad, because they know a body count means something. The reason why body count means something for men, even if you're just to separate the power bonding issue and situation that people like to bring up, the reason why body count is the issue is because if she has no indiscretions about sleeping with somebody, it's like, okay, damn. So after like 3 or 4, so you tell me after like 10 dudes, you cannot find one dude that you really like enough. Excuse me. You tell me out of 10 dudes, you cannot find a dude who you liked enough to go and be with. Like, really? Like, around, after that, I mean, come on now. At this point, you're gonna be in double digits, maybe even triple digits if you're older women. Because guess what? Most women, or most people, especially people in the Black community, want you to date, women your age. So guess what? If you're dating a 40-year-old chick, man, trust me, she definitely probably has a body count of 100 at least. She has to. Like, I mean, maybe it's under 100, but there's no way that she could have under 10 bodies and be walking around here ever since she's been, of age to basically, like, I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but let's just say, within her legal right, she was able to, sort of to have intercourse with a man. So with that being said, and she's 40, man, she definitely has a body count. And women know that a body count means something. They know it means something so much that they'll hide their past. So of course body count matters. Now DJ says she coming at that guy. She don't like what that guy said. Wow, wow, wow. She will forever be lonely. Sheesh. See? And that's a woman telling it. That's a woman telling it how it is, bro.
Emotional damage.
DJ also says she don't like what that guy said. She want it her way and the highway. Wow, wow, wow. She will ever be lonely. People will dump and them and dip off from her. No BS. Yeah, well, more red flags, man. She got a lot of red flags, DJ. A lot of red flags. I mean, especially the fact that, she decided to go take a shot at the king. Like, I don't know. And what's crazy is I had this woman on my show. Like, I feel low key, like, I feel, a little conflicted by that. Like, I even gave it the opportunity to try, get some views, and this is what you do. Well, shit, I guess KS, he experienced the same thing with that therapist. Remember KS did that interview, I guess, with the therapist, or maybe she might have came on his show, but KS mentioned about the fact that how she had to like quit consulting. No, not a therapist. She was a she was a matchmaker and for Black people, and she quit because the Black women were non-agreeable. She ended up turning her back later on KS and shit, like, and after she started getting a little notoriety because of him. So, but with that being said, check this out.
Well, pair bonding definitely is a myth because we do not mate for life. You will always find someone else attractive.
But that has nothing to do with pair bonding. Pair bonding is the fact that, you could be with somebody, well, here's the thing. Let's start this discussion. It's like, if you ever, I don't know if you drink, I don't know anybody who drinks. I'm not encouraging people to drink or smoke or any bad habits. But let's just say you like a certain type of ice cream. Let's just say you always like, I don't know, strawberry ice cream. You always like chocolate. You always like vanilla. If you think vanilla and chocolate is just fine, there's no reason for you to go try Neapolitan or for you to try fudge sundae or anything like that. You like what you like. But guess what? If you end up tasting like your friend's ice cream, you might start liking rainbow sherbet or something like that, or you might start liking some type of different flavor. But guess what? Sometimes too many choices is a bad thing. Unfortunately, men are men. Like, here's the thing: we'll eat the same bologna sandwich every day. But guess what? If we got access to other food, we're gonna want to try other food. But guess what? Women and men are not made the same. It's hard for men to get a lot of women. It's easy for a woman to give herself to a man. That's actually why men are so congratulated for getting it, and it's not the latter. With that being said, now, if a woman only been with one man, and let's just say he doesn't have, the largest, I don't know. I'm not going to get into sizes and all that, but let's just say it was not, big compared to, I don't know, porn star status or something. I don't know. She would not know any better as long as she and him grow up and have experienced each other. I mean, let's be honest. Humans are not monogamous. Are not monogamous by nature. But just because men and women are not monogamous by nature doesn't mean a woman wouldn't do what's right. Because let's just be real. A woman being non-monogamous back in the Stone Age could have been a bad thing, because if she, was willing to sleep with somebody else, saying that can not only mean that she could get seriously injured or deleted, but then also that could have left her alone. So by default, by a biological standpoint, not even from a biological standpoint, from a social standpoint, women knew that, men would take it personal if they was to be with other men. So yes, monogamy might not be natural to humans, but a woman's more willing to be monogamous with her man if she know that there's going to be consequences. But guess what? when you have a situation where there's no consequences, right? It's easier for that woman to make a decision. That's why after, there's people who have been famously written that said, doctors have said, once they bring out contraceptive as something that anyone could take, he said marriages as we know it will fail, will no longer exist. Because think about it. People used to get married to have sex. But, now women have the control of coming and going and deleting the baby and all that. This is the things that men in this space are upset about. Men are upset about this space because a woman, if she wants to delete a child, she could just go down to the clinic, and it doesn't matter whether the man wants her to have it or not, and just get rid of it. But if she decides to keep it, that man is on child support for 18 to 21 years. And women like contentious, morphine, she doesn't like that. What she wants people to do is be dumb and keep on making the same mistakes. But body count matters. She knows that body count matters.
Is that based on science or pseudoscience?
It's based on science. It's based on science. You will always find someone.
So wait a minute. Do you just hear that? Maybe I might have to rewind that because I know I was kind of going on my diatribe. But see, Morphine just said what she said, right? About her opinion. But then the young man asked her, he said, but isn't that pseudoscience you just said? But then she said, oh no, it's science. She sounded like one of those people who try to make you get the poke. You remember in 2020 when there was that beer bug going around? She sounded like one of those people who would say, oh, we say, hey, well, wasn't people already dying in 2019 for like the same type of symptoms? They tell you, no. They say, no, that's not true. But the science says that, no, that's wrong. But then when you ask them something, trust is science.
I don't even care about that. You go ahead with that, Maurice. That I think it's either you with somebody or you're not. This is just bottom line. She either like you or she don't.
I mean, yes and no.
I agree with Victor.
But pair bonding is based on actual science. You mentioned oxytocin. There's also vasopressin, and there's another one I can't remember.
Serotonin.
No, well, serotonin as well, but there's also another one. Progesterone.
Progesterone. Yeah.
Well, all these things come into play. Oxytocin is the big one, right? It's the number one thing that actually bonds mothers to their children. But as we know, humans have this thing called the will, right? We have a desire for hunger. There's scientific reasons we feel hungry, but we can push that off and fast, right? So we do have means and methods and ways of ignoring these hormonal drives. So it doesn't mean that the concept or the reality of the thing doesn't exist. It's just that you can blunt it. Essentially, you can blunt it, which is, I think, what a lot of people do is they blunt it.
The reality is, it's not pair bonding; it's sexual overstimulation. That you like to, not you, but many like to recategorize or relabel as pair bonding. We're humans. We ain't even naturally monogamous. So pair bonding definitely is a myth because we do not mate for life. You will always find someone else attractive.
Is that based on science or pseudoscience?
It's based on science. It's based on science.
You
will always find someone else.
Science that overstimulation creates a desensitization.
Yo, dude, I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. He clowned her, bruh. He clowned her, bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Because there's a lot of scientists and science and people who are wiser and smarter than you, Morphine, who have said that pair bonding exists. What some people are trying to attack is the fact that they're trying to say that the high body count basically makes pair bonding difficult. You're trying to counteract that argument. But the only thing is, on face value, your argument is false because I truly believe that body count didn't matter. then guess what? The marriage rate will be a lot higher than it is. But guess what? But because body count is something. Here's the another thing too. There's a portion of women who truly don't want to get married. And you know who those married women are? Women who are 18 to 29. Those women don't really care about getting married. It's only until they're 29, 30 when they start kind of caring about marriage again. Because why? They have birth control, they have contraceptives, and guess what? They're having fun being outside.
Emotional damage.
Desensitization. So once if a person that's consistently being promiscuous with multiple partners will become desensitized to the act and the act with any individuals. But if that person then takes a long stint of abstinence, they have an opportunity to heal themselves and be able to build those bonds based on that action again.
No, I disagree with that. Because unfortunately, y'all gonna hate me for this, but most humans, most people don't have enough willpower to make a positive change for the best generally. And I must say, if men have trouble doing this, guess what? There's a lot of men who can't do it. So if there's a lot of men who can't, you definitely know that there's plenty, thousands, if not millions of women who cannot handle it. Like at the end of the day, there's a certain kind of, power in doing what you want to do. And when they do that, they end up leading to not only a high body count, but guess what? They can't get along with nobody. Because trust me, a woman doesn't even have to tell you her body count. It will show. The body count will show how she moves and how she handles herself. For example, y'all might hate this, y'all might not like this, but beat this. If y'all ever want to know if your girl cheating on y'all, just ask her for her phone. If your girl don't want to give you her phone, she don't want to give you access to her passcode, she don't want to give you access to her phone, yo, you ain't got no girl, bro. Just go ahead and, start hitting the weights, get your money up, get a career, get a job, or make your own job, be motivated, because guess what? You have no girl.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Maybe a good time, but you have no girl. But man, you know what? I'm done with this. I had a long day, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Don't worry, I will be coming on tomorrow, and my show will be back to normal. None of this, feminist, feminist bullshit. Anyway, Righteousphere stand up. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Cali West, I'm gone.
Mike, see what you've done?